And if you don't know, now you know. I want all the smoke. I want every last bit of it. You want to keep casting your spells? Bring it. You want to try to kill me? Bring it. You want to keep lying on me? Bring it. You want to put false allegations on me? Bring it. I want every last bit of it. See, I was trained when my back was against the wall, how to come up off that wall. I've been trained in this very well. You got the right one. See, what you people need to understand is a lot of us, we got a portion of that King David in us. Yeah, David was a man after God's own heart, but David was a warrior. David was no joke. You better not go, you better not play around with David. You better not mess around with him. Yeah, come on. A lot of us got a portion of that King David in us. So go ahead and make a mistake if you want. Like I said, I love my back against the wall. I love pressure situations. I thrive in pressure situations. I thrive in this. Trust me, I do. And I always come up out that pit every single time. I thrive in this. So whatever you think that you're doing, hey, you're doing me a favor. You're fueling me. You are fuel for me. Yeah, that's what God will use you as fuel and as a stepping stool for his children. Who you think you are? Gonna come and throw this old low vibrational magic at me, this old low vibrational black magic. You must be out your mind. That stuff don't work on us. That stuff don't work on us. When you take it, when you throw that stuff and you do all this black magic and all this voodoo stuff to try to ruin someone, and when you come against God's chosen, that stuff comes right back to you. You must be out your mind. Who you think you dealing with? I ain't that. I'm not one bit of that. Better take yourself back around those low vibrational people that you've been around, because you're around some high vibrational right now. This is high volume. This right here is high volume. Okay? And when you're dealing with God's chosen, you're dealing with high volume. So when you come with your low frequency, with your low vibration around us, hey, our goal is to bring you up. Our goal is to show you how to raise your vibration. But see, a lot of you don't want to do that. A lot of you got this ego with you. Think nobody can teach you nothing. Think no one can show you nothing. Stop coming around us with this old fake light that you got. You full of darkness and we see it. Get out of here. Still come back to this woman talking about she gonna bury me. You crazy, you buried. I buried you. Yeah, you're the one on the run. Yeah, you're the one him saying that they looking for right now. Yeah, you the one that don't have nothing. Yeah, it's you. Don't ever call me talking about I'm some type of low vibration. No, you're low vibration. Very low vibration. You gonna bury me, talking about you had to bury me. You celebrated too early. You celebrated too early. See, when you thought that I was taking that I was down and out, I was meditating. Yeah, when you thought I was by myself, nah, God was he was talking to me. Yeah, God was giving it to me. So you thought something else was going on because I took and I shut down. Nah, I was just refueling. I was being recharged. I was relearning. That's what I was doing. So don't you think for one bit that I was ever sitting around sobbing or just didn't know what to do. I knew exactly what to do. I knew who I needed to go to. Yeah, that's why God separated me. Allowed for me to sit down for a minute and allowed for me to see everything in its entirety. So when you thought that I was just out of there, when you thought that I was dead, nah, God was bringing me alive. God was making me aware. God was doing some things in my life. That's what he was doing. God was teaching me. Surprise! Yeah, back from the dead. So yeah. So you thought you killed me. Yeah, back from the dead though. We ain't playing now in 2026. This is not a game. All that's in the darkness will be exposed. All that operates in the darkness will be exposed, saith the Lord. This is not my saying. This is God's saying. So you keep playing around if you want. You keep trying to come up against God's people if you want. Stop trying to steal, earn it. And you know how you earn it? You know how you take and how you activate the gift that you have? Truly activate it? You have to love. Love is the key. And if you don't have that, then you ain't gonna never get it. A lot of you, I'm seeing, because you came up against God's people, you've been stripped of your powers. You've been handed over to a reprobated mind. That's what you get for playing with God's chosen. Don't you ever do that again. Yeah, I don't care. I don't care. It could be him saying it could be a person sleeping on the street, eating out of garbage can, whatever the case may be. That doesn't mean that they're not God's chosen. So when you come and you try to come up against God's chosen, you're gonna always lose every single time. You will always lose. I don't care how much you think you done stacked the deck against this person. I don't care how many of your female friends and male friends that you don't got. I don't care how many warlocks and how many witches you think you have on your team. Ain't gonna work with God's chosen. Not one bit. See, we brush that off. When you send that mess, we go like this. And send that back where it came from. That's what we do. That's how we do it. It doesn't affect us. It doesn't take and doesn't delay us. You just get up out of here. Go back where you came from. That's what we do. That's what we do. Stop operating that low power that you operating in. You have a greater power than that. But you've been tricked by the enemy, you know what I'm saying, thinking you doing something to someone. Not the God's people, you ain't. You better wake up. You better wake up and stop playing around with God's folks. Because we ain't playing. Yeah. I don't care what I used to be or what I was before. I'm telling you what I am now. I'm telling you who God says I am and who God said I always was. Nah, I'm not gonna play with you. Mess around and get it.